Bodies was in here for a couple of hours, and they were really upset.
Right now, a shooting in Bastrop early this morning leaves 3 minors dead. We're going to hear from family and police.
Thank you for joining us in your weather station. I'm Chris Demersion.
And I'm Christina Jensen. Our top story at 5. A midnight shooting in Bastrop has claimed the lives of 3 juveniles today.
NBC 10's Dominic Williams joins us from the scene to give us more details on the incident. Dominic, what can you tell us?
That's right. I'm here on Bentley Street in the city of Bastrop, where Morehouse Parish Sheriff Office responded to an overnight shooting behind me. This is the street where they discovered 3 juvenile bodies. It was about 12:30 a.m. They received a call in response to 15 to 20 shots fired. Upon arrival, 3 teens were found on the scene. 2 were dead on arrival, and 1 teen died at a local hospital. I spoke with Chief Deputy James Martis on what is the latest discovery.
We kind of have a fair amount of information of what happened prior to it, as far as these young men's route they took and everything, but why they were here and what they were doing, we don't know. We have no motive. We have the one witness that was here doesn't give us a motive or anything, so we have no motive or any reason for this.
The father of one of the victims on the scene was too emotional to speak with us on camera. Catherine Sims, who was the mother and aunt of 2 of the 3 victims, after arriving on the scene, spoke with us and is demanding the public, if anyone knows any information, to come forward.
Well, it seemed like everything wasn't real at the time. Well, I want to know if anybody know anything, if they saw anything, heard anything, to come forward.
We're just trying to make sure we collect every little bit of evidence on the scene. Investigators talking to people, tracking down leads. We're just trying to track all that down.
At this time, the sheriff's office does not believe that this is a gang-related shooting, that the teens could have been at the wrong place at the wrong time, but they are continuing investigation, and we'll keep you updated with the latest information and developments on air and online at myarclemis.com. Reporting in Bastrop for your weather station, I am Dominique Williams.
All right, thank you, Dominic. Continuing our coverage of that tragic shooting in Bastrop that took place earlier this morning.
Yeah, our own NBC 10's Nick Summers spoke with family members of one of those 3 victims and has reaction to this tragic shooting.
I'm here on Bentley Street in Bastrop, where the Morehouse Parish Sheriff's Office is responding to an overnight shooting that has claimed the life of 3 teenagers. Now, I spoke with Catherine Sims, a mother and aunt to 2 of the 3 victims.
Well, it seemed like everything wasn't real at the time, and then I got the news that that their bodies was in here for a couple of hours, and they were really upset me, because I think if they had rushed to the scene, more could have been done.
A cousin of one of the victims expressed his frustration with the EMT's response to the shooting.
My boy was on the ground for hours, no police, no ambulance, straight police out here.
Chief Deputy James Martis says 15 to 20 shots were fired. Upon arrival, 3 teens were found on the scene, 2 of which were pronounced dead on arrival, and 1 teen died later at a local hospital.
My nephew was 18, my son was 17, and his friend was 17 also. Yes, one was in critical condition. He didn't last very long. He died a couple of minutes after. The other one was dead on arrival.
I spoke with residents of the area off camera, and they told me they carry guns not because they want to, but because they need to protect themselves. Catherine is asking the public to come forward if they have any information on the shooting.